Hey everybody, welcome to another status report, where we review the past and look to the future. This time we're looking forward towards November, so let's do how we do and review the spooky festivities that happened during the spooky month. That's October, if you were out of the loop. The Spooktacular, I can't even pronounce the event I came up with. The Oktoberfest Spooktacular. That's it. We did things. We did the danged things. We started and finished. Well, I guess first off, I'm looking at my calendar, which still has everything on it. We started the month. We kicked off the month. October 1st, bam! A Saturday. Which isn't like the most convenient spot. Like, I like to start new Let's Plays on like Mondays. That way we have a full week of that stuff, because Saturday and Sunday are typically other things, but you know, whatever. Saturday, October 1st, we started with a new series that I introduced, Hunting Achievements in. The inaugural episode was Hunting Achievements in Resident Evil Village. We hunted. It's a play on the Achievement Hunter thing. Get it? Ha 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 ha. Lol.
They've taken the robot.
But we hunted down 6 achievements in it. Right? It was a speed run. We did the speed run thing. We got the Dashing Dad achievement, which was the big one, which was complete the game in under 3 hours. We did that, and we did a bunch of the kill certain enemies during a certain thing. We did that. We shot down birds. We did a couple other things, right? I had fun doing it, but that's kind of going to be a new series going forward. Hunting achievements in insert game here, right? We're going to be revisiting Resident Evil Village in case you missed the finale of the DLC, the Shadows of Rose DLC. I said we're going to be hitting this back. It's going to be a longer series, not just a one-off video, which the Hunting Achievements in videos will probably be long-form Let's Plays, right? Because we'll be hunting achievements in that typically take time to get, right? The next one we're going to be doing, haven't done it yet, scared to. I'm scared. It's going to be tackling Resident Evil Village on the hardest difficulty, Village of Shadows. It's not going to be a fun ride, but we're gonna try to get through it, and we're gonna try to do a bunch of other achievements, because that's what the series is gonna be, hunting achievements in a game. Goal is to get one big achievement, but collect a bunch of other ones along the way. I think it's a cool idea. That's why I did it. I don't know why I said that. That's weird. But we started Spooktacular off with that video. Go check it out. It is a longer one because we were completing the game in under 3 hours. Spoilers! We did that. It was about sub 2.5. So, if you are so inclined, you can go check that out, as well as the other Resident Evil Village videos, including the new Shadows of Rose DLC. That just came out. We did that. Spoilers for later in this segment. From there, Monday, October 3rd, we started BioShock 2, and we knocked it out of the park. We did it. We did that damn thing. It's my first time actually completing it. I never finished that game when it first released. I'm looking at the special edition currently, the one that comes with like 3 or 4 posters and the vinyl. It's a cool box set, right? The game, on the other hand, is not really up to the BioShock 1 standards. It does different things. The villain, I felt, was a little bleh. That's my best description of it. From there, we did The Quarry, which was Supermassive's new game that came out earlier this year. Spoilers for it. It's gonna be in the running for my game of the year. I absolutely loved my time in that game. It's such a fun story. It's good. People literally explode into werewolves. And yeah, I may be biased because it is literally set in my neck of the woods. It's like a made up place in the Catskills in upstate New York. I'm not in the Catskills, but I'm in the neighboring county. And I do say in that series, towards the end of it, that like, yeah, from where I live to the next town over is about a 10-minute drive, 10-15 minutes. There's nothing, there's no exit. There's no other towns in between there. It is a stretch of land for miles of nature preservation. You can't hunt there, you can't fish there. It's just nature, right? And the game kind of goes into like, what? We don't know what is out there in the woods just lurking. So it's like, in that large stretch of nature preserve, there might be some fucking cryptids. I don't know, in upstate New York. But I absolutely loved that game. The cast, the acting, it had comedy. They did want to do their own version of a 80s, 90s slasher type of thing. I started out hating some of the characters, but by the end I wanted all of them to live. And that's kind of the best thing you can do with a game, right? Make me care about your characters in such a short amount of time that I'm like, I don't want them to die now. Jacob, I want you to live. So I had a blast with that. Then we detour into the fucking weird. That being Scorn. Yeah, that's a game. That's a game we played. It is, people were calling it like, oh, it's the worst horror game ever. From my standpoint, the game is art. That's the best way I could describe it. That's why the finale is literally titled, this game is art. Because there's no story, but there's a lot of atmosphere. The sound design is great, the atmosphere is great, the gameplay is pretty good. The puzzles are dog shit, but it, like, the combat is shit. The puzzles are alright, I guess I should say that. The puzzles are okay. For being a puzzle game, not the best. If it was an actual, like, survival horror game and you had those puzzles in it, it'd probably be really good puzzles, but it's a puzzle game that's disguised as a horror game. Grotesque, atmospheric. I like it. It's not a horror game. It's also not really a puzzle game because the puzzles are few and far between. It's art. That is all I can say about that game. It's fucking weird. Then we moved on to Martha is Dead, one of the planned games I had. I did have another planned game to hit, but there's no time. No time. But both Scorn and Martha is Dead were, I recorded those first episodes in 2 different parts. Scorn because it actually made me actually sick. I actually got nauseous from it, and I don't normally get nauseous from horror games or gore in general. It's just something about Scorn that does that, I guess. Martha is Dead, that part 1, viewer discretion is advised, because yeah, that game, you shouldn't, I actually recorded that in 2 parts because I got halfway through it, like 30 minutes through it, and I stopped recording, because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be a good Let's Play. I have no idea if this is gonna be a good Let's Play, because you can't make really many jokes, because it is a very serious game. Like, oh, her sister is dead, found drowned, and now she is masquerading as her sister because she put on Martha's name tag. And it's like, can't make really many jokes about that because it's very sad, and like, Dad's a fucking genital in the Nazi army. Can't make jokes about that stuff. So I didn't know if I was gonna actually put up these videos. Both Scorn and Martha is Dead, I didn't know if they were gonna be Let's Plays. No nonsense. Like, I kind of just buckled in for Scorn, like, alright, let's get through it. And I did. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And then I did the same thing for Martha is Dead, which I also enjoyed because the story is such a wild one. Like I said in the intro of part 1, I only decided to play this because Sony was pulled a big harumph and censored the game, demanded the game be censored. And ooh, boy, I came away with, no, they were correct. They were absolutely correct. If you know the plunging the scissors scene. That is also a part that made me a bit queasy and nauseous. So games actually make me feel still, which is weird. But we finished Martha is Dead, finished Scorn. I'm glad I played both. I'm glad I sat through it and went, yeah. Because I got halfway through that first part of Martha is Dead, and I was like, you know what? In the update, I might have to be like, maybe, hey, if you really want to see me continue it, I can sit down and chug through it. But if not, it'll just sit there and die, I guess. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I sat through it and got through it, because it is a very good game. It's a game that I would have never played it otherwise if I would have never heard of if Sony never, like, it caused an uproar, I guess, that they were censoring this game on PlayStation. I would have never heard of it. To now I'm like, I think I need to play their next game sometime in the future, or their other game sometime in the future, because if it's anything like this, it's gonna be buck wild. So yeah. And then of course the aforementioned Village of Rose DLC for Shadows of Rose for Resident Evil Village. Sorry. I thought it was okay. It's an alright one. It doesn't, I say in the finale, which will be up before this, that Resident Evil Village didn't really have any loose ends like RE7 did. Like RE7 had, oh, Lucas is the only living baker, he is the mastermind, he needs to be stopped, and also what happened to Zoe. Those two things got DLCs and were very good DLCs. Village, kind of neat, nice little bow. And supposedly it's the end of the winter story. I don't think it should be, but, you know, whatever. But that is, what we did in October. A full month. Huge month. Of raging success. So that was good. Good, I had fun with it. I enjoyed it. I love October, I love the spookiness. But now let's move to November. As always, card is subject to change, but hey, I now have access to a community tab section thing where I can post and you guys can see it, I guess. That's how that works, right? It replaced the old discussions tab, which really didn't do anything. It was me talking to myself mostly. But now I have a community tab, so if there's any changes to the schedule, I'll put it in the community tab. Otherwise, it'll be animal pictures. So, there's that. You might actually, there, in the community tab, you might actually get a sneak peek of what that noise is in the background of some of the videos. Isn't that exciting? But onwards to November. Gotham Knights came out in October. Hey, guess what? Well, I was doing spooky stuff. Couldn't play it. New Tales from the Borderlands. Guess what? Came out in October. Couldn't do it. Spooky stuff. They came out the same day, by the way. Okay, cool. Stop trying to attack my wallet, video games. Slime Rancher 2! And highly anticipated. Came out like the week before October. Couldn't do it because I was prepping for spooky stuff and I didn't want to start a game where I'm gonna have to remember shit and then take a month off from playing it. So I'm gonna tackle all of them. Gotham Knights is probably the one I'm gonna do first. Obviously Slime Rancher is on the weekends because it's a weekend chill sesh and I can't wait to actually get to recording that. So that'll start this first weekend of November as I wait for my computer to work and open the calendar part. The Saturday the 5th and the 6th should be the first 2 episodes of Slime Rancher, and then, you know, 12 12th and 13th, 19th, 20th, 26th, 27th. Yeah, the weekends in November. You know, for a weekend chill sesh. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I have a smile on my face just thinking about it. Gotham Knights! I guess it'll be the first big one back. Right, first big Let's Play of November. I guess we could start that on tomorrow. I guess that'll be tomorrow. I have nothing planned out, right? I just have games here that I'm like, yeah, they're gonna happen this month, but I don't know in what order, right? Gotham Knights, New Tales from Borderlands, I haven't even bought yet. I've heard it's good if you're a Borderlands fan, but I was gonna buy it anyway, so it didn't matter what the review said. So there's that. Another thing, I want to get back into the Mario games. March? Yeah, it would have to be March. It's Mario Day, March 10th. March 10th. Mario. Super Mario Bros. Part 1 went up. I think I said that in that I want to start getting back to my roots as an OG gamer born in the 90s. Probably not that eloquently said. I probably like, I want to play Nintendo. Probably something like that. So the Mario Brothers movie trailer dropped, what, September or something? I believe it was like mid 3 weeks. Well, that's not. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. So yeah, 3 weeks ago. And I get enough. October 6th. So spooky season. Spoilers. I'm super excited for that movie. I was like, I don't know. Minions people making Mario, I don't know. I'm actually really excited for it. It looks really good. And that got me in the mood to play Mario games, so I figured, hey, let's bring back the Mario stuff that we're doing. And then I bought the Mario All-Stars 3D collection. So that's a thing I bought. Didn't buy New Tales for the Borderlands. I bought the fucking Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Odyssey bundle for the Switch, so yeah. I'm excited to get to those. But I'm excited just to get back to the Nintendo stuff, right? Mario, we were close to the end of Super Mario Bros, right? And then we'll jump into Mario Bros 2, and we'll go in the canonical order or whatever the Nintendo shop has, right? I don't know the canonical order, right? Super Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros 2. Is it Mario Bros 3 and then Yoshi Island? Or is 3 Yoshi's Island? I don't know. But then we'll get into like the 3D stuff of Mario 64, which is my childhood, and Mario Sunshine, which I haven't played. Well, Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine I haven't played in 2 decades. So that's fun. I never played Mario Odyssey. Fun fact, never played it, so that's gonna be a first time. I'm excited to play Mario. As an Italian-American, part Italian-American, I'm excited to play my heritage. Is that offensive? I'm an Italian-American. Hey! I'm walking here. Oh, no! Uncle Vinny, what are you doing here? Anywho, speaking of Nintendo, hey, by the way, did you know Pokemon, that small game? Yeah, Scarlet and Violet are this month? November 18th. Yeah, Batman, I'm definitely doing a Let's Play on those. That is the first legit console Pokemon game. I know. Composer is Toby Fox. What the fuck? I just noticed that. I googled it. I was like, oh, Pokemon Scarlet. When does it come out? Oh, it's the 18th. Cool. Developer Game Freak. Composer Toby Fox. What? The man who made one of the best game soundtracks, not named Akira Yamaoka? What? That's dope. I legit got taken back with that. I was like, what's that other game that came out this year? That's right. Pokemon Legends Arceus came out January 28th, 2022. Yeah. Think about that. Just think about that. That's crazy. But this is the first real, like, Pokemon game on a home console. Ever. Every other time it's been handheld. This one is actually, I can play it on my TV and be like, oh my god. Pokemon. Yay. So that comes out the 18th? Which I'm assuming, yeah, it's a Friday. Hell yeah. So those Let's Plays will probably start that Monday, the 21st. I'm excited. They haven't released any evolutions of the starters, have they? Yeah, you got Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly. Y'all got, like, fucking evolutions? I know they were like, oh, leaked, quote-unquote leaked evolutions. Motherfucker looks like Giorno Giovanna. If you can guess the Pokemon, congrats, it's Quaxly. If Fuecoco ends up being a fire, like final evolution being fire dinosaur, is that a Pokemon type? I'm so out of the fucking loop. I'm so out of the loop. What the fuck is this Farigiraf? That's haunting my nightmares. Thank you, Game Freak. Thank you, Game Freak. Cloth, by the way. Cloth is my homie. Lejonk. I forgot about him. Grievard? Oh my god, he's a ghost dog. And Fido? Oh my god. Billy Bolt. Oh my god, he's real. I thought he was just a meme. Anyway, we're gonna do that. If Fuecoco is like dinosaur, fire, rock, fire. If he's a giant T-Rex, I will go with him. Sprigatito, I couldn't. Weed Cat. If I start, we might roll a randomizer. 1, 2, 3 is Sprigatito. 4, 5, 6 is Fuecoco. 7, 8, 9 is Quaxly. You know, the Nuzlocke rules. And if I get Sprigatito, I'm naming him, Seth Rogen. Cause weed! Oh my god, Grievard. It's powerful jaws that shatter bones. A single bite from Grievard can be grievous. I see what you did there. I love him. Got pickup ability? Fuck yeah, man. He's a ghost. He weighs 77.2 pounds. Hell yeah. Anywho, enough about that. We took a real sidebar there. Back on track. Those will start. Hell yeah, I'm playing them. Those will start, like I said, the 21st. Yeah. 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 Mario, though. Mario, it's either gonna. Hey, tomorrow, expect either the finale of Super Mario Bros. Or part 1 of Gotham Knights. I'm sitting here recording this. 2 a.m. Halloween. Like, it just went from Sunday, October 30th to Monday, October 31st. 2 a.m. I still don't know the schedule for tomorrow's video. It'll be a shock to me, I guess. Big thing, though. I did say in the last status report. Oh, God, what did I say? That what I plan to do with the Spooktacular will have an effect on the channel going forward. The plan was to do the Quarry, or start with BioShock 2, and every other day it would be BioShock 2, but in between those off days, every other day in between would be another horror game, right? It was gonna be BioShock Part 1 on October 3rd, that Monday, and that Tuesday was gonna be Martha is Dead. But that didn't work out, and I was supposed to go throughout the entire month, and I have a bunch of horror games saved up, and I was gonna fucking clear my cache. That didn't work because I got too invested in every game I played, especially The Quarry and Scorn and Martha is Dead, and then by the time I went, oh fuck, it's October 28th, the Shadows of Roses here, and oops, the Spooktacular's over. That plan is shifting over to the rest of the channel. It's Oktoberfest Spooktacular is infecting the rest of the channel for the foreseeable future. I'm not just gonna hold horror games to October or January as I was doing, or if Steel Wool wants to get off their ass and actually release Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach to the Xbox Series S and X, so I can actually play the goddamn game finally on a console that doesn't chug piss, that would be great. That's in February, if you couldn't guess, FNAF-February. But I'm just gonna do horror games from time to time on this channel. I got ones that are like a couple episodes long, one that'll probably be one-off. There's a bunch on the Switch that look really creepy. So, yeah. Those will be from time to time. I don't know where they'll fit, because also Overwatch 2 came out, and I'm playing a lot of that, and I want to do videos on that. And I have no idea where these videos are going, because Slime Rancher 2 is taking priority for the weekends. So I don't know if we're gonna go back to, oh, Wednesdays is a free slot, it's a freebie, whatever the fuck goes there, goes there. I don't know. But there is one game coming out this month. Okay, it's actually coming out this week. Okay. The 3rd, November 3rd, this weird game, The Chant, is coming out. It's, a single-player, third-person horror action game set on a remote island spiritual retreat. Now, I am of age, Steam. Thank you. I just want to read your fartin' description. I'm born in 1952 for this one. Shut up. A single-player... Thank you. I don't give a flying fuck about your developer gameplay. Go away. Literally just interrupted with live, now broadcasting. I don't care. A single-player, third-person horror action adventure game set on a remote spiritual island retreat. To survive, you must craft, light, and escape the psychedelic horrors set loose when a spiritual ritual goes wrong and awakens a dimension of cosmic terror. It's basically Cthulhu
It shows these kids how it's done.
at a summer retreat island. I'm down. I'm absolutely farting down, man. So yeah, like it looks crazy, looks really good. So whenever the fart I decide to do horror games, that is probably the first one, and we'll go from there. I got a bunch of them saved up, like I said. But yeah, that's the plan. Mario, Gotham Knights, New Tales from the Borderlands, Slime Rancher 2, Pokemon, The Chant, horror games. Yeah. Again, card subject to change. If that card does change, I now have a community tab where I can update you guys. So, that's fun. You don't have to rely on Twitter, which, we won't talk about that one right now. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed whatever gameplay is in the background, super kick that like button. Do the same thing if you are excited for what is to come. Gross. What the fuck is wrong with me? Super kick the like button, check out my channel for more videos I've done. Anything that I just did with the Spooktacular, if I hyped it up, hopefully I was a good hype man. Check those out. Maybe not Scorn or Martha is Dead if you're easily queasy. But again, I wasn't, and it had profound effects on me, is what we'll say. Super kick the like button, check my channel for more videos I've done. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, and until November, goodbye.
A taste of poison.
Nanoboost is ready to deploy. My ultimate is ready. I require assistance. I appreciate
Your end is within my reach.